Understood. Quite the view, isn't it? Just doesn't get old. Still hard to believe that some 1,000 years ago, somebody actually built this place.
May the light have mercy on you.
There she goes. No more magic for you.
Who was she?
No idea. She might have been with the rebels the army recently took out near Windwall. They still haven't given up. By all that can be said about your father, he certainly had his followers. They're like weeds. Whenever you think you've gotten them all, you find a new patch eating away the seeds somewhere.
I still can't believe the Lord Marshal is allowing them to do this in Greykeep. Weren't they an underground movement just some...
They were. Things changed quickly, it seems.
I didn't know the Iron Mask kills right away.
Well, from what I've heard, there are two ways it can go. Either it makes you lose your magic, and then slowly your sanity, or it causes a brain rupture once it's branded onto your face. Seems that this woman suffered...
Let's move on.
Sure.
Yes? Who are you?
Just two soldiers. We saw the branding. Impressive.
What do you want?
Could you tell me more about the purity of light?
Oh, you're a seeker.
Maybe.
Interesting. Well, I will do my best to answer your questions.
What's your problem with mage?
We don't have a problem with mages. We have a problem.
What's the difference?
Well, a mage is someone who has the ability to tap into the power the All-Father Aeonir used to create the universe. It's a burden, and we are well aware of how some mages suffer. However, having that ability by itself...
But that's what defilers do. They have no humility. They recklessly indulge in their magic and use it for their own purposes. Asamo Tahar is the best example. He showed the world how foul and dangerous uncontrolled magic can be.
But can't magic also be used for good?
It's not about good or bad, it's about humility. Man was never meant to use magic, and the disregard of this... So yes, magic can heal as much as it can kill, but that does not change that we are not allowed to meddle with it. We are not gods, soldier, we are men, and until we know our place again, Aeonir will not return.
This woman.
That one? She was one of Asamo Tahar's rebels. They hid in wind walls. She summoned a beast that tore apart 13 soldiers before they finally pinned her down. It's good that the mask put an end to her right away.
Do you have some kind of leader? Your movement originated in Grey...
Movement. I don't think you quite understand who we are, soldier. But I have faith that you will soon enough. Regarding your first question, yes, we do. Harbinger.
What exactly do you believe in? I've been told the purity of light renounced...
Renounce?
What do you mean by they left?
Well, they were only temporary to begin.
Aeonir wants to return?
Yes, he will reveal himself.
And how exactly will he...
It's a god we are talking about. Not a guardian, but a Well, that's the
Pure?
Yes. Free of the wrong. That's one word for it.
Well, thanks for your help.
Certainly. Aeonir's light guide your path, soldier.
Will do. Understood.
Orders?
Yes.
Of course. Yes. Acknowledged.
Let's see. Interesting. Now would you look at that?
Huh, interesting.
Got it.
Understood. So tell me, Tahar, is it just me, or has the general changed?
Now that came out of nowhere.
I mean, back when I joined the Wolf Guard, he was so different, passionate about our cause. But now, I don't know.
Well, the war did take its toll on him, that's for sure. But I think that goes for all of us, doesn't it?
Probably. In war, ideals are a luxury, aren't they?
I guess. Interesting.
Don't know what they're talking about, if you ask me.
Ha! But that's the problem, Casper. They won't ask us. Not them high and mighty Lightbringers. Not them royal counselors. Not even the Lord Marshal. I mean, why would they? We're just two cripples.
Who won a fucking war for them?
Us? But it was the Queen. Don't you remember? The Queen with her mighty powers.
Of course. How could I forget? You know what's worse? How they still dare to keep that Tahar filth in our ranks. Might as well fucking spit right in our faces.
You're telling me.
Axes, daggers, swords, everything for the wary traveler. The best wares from Kalea to Northander. Farewell.
Few people know the story behind the impressive hall, with its gilded pillars and domed roof. It was constructed in 6542 by King Ar...
This isn't the Hall of War. You know that, don't you?
No, Bertrand, I forgot. But I want to see this trial you were talking about.
Well, it's probably already started. Let's go take a look.
And you swear by the light that your words are the truth.
What do you want me to say? That I used my magic to kill those soldiers? Yes, I did. And I would do it again. Because they tried to kill me.
Sake, that bloody witch is lying!
You know what? You're right. I killed these men just because I liked it. Then I cooked a potion from their entrails and finally...
Do you think this is the time
over again.
for which you have no evidence?
Yes, and neither do you. But you know, that's the great thing about religious idiots like you. You always pick the story you like most. Now go ahead. Get that pretty little mask on my face already. I'm sure Aonir would enjoy that as much as seeing elven maids or soldiers.
Area of... by using magic to slay 3 soldiers of the royal army. The punishment will be death by the pike. Is over.
That's tough.
Who was that woman? The older one?
You don't know? That was Amari. Yeah, no wonder. House Leonider was one of the greatest armies in Northander. But let's go, shall we? I wouldn't want to keep the Lord Marshal waiting any longer. Yes. Acknowledged.
Yes? Who? Wait. You are Corporal Tom.
I have a name, you know.
I suppose you do. In any case, is there something you need?
Who are you? I haven't seen you in Greykeep before.
That is very possible, since I have only just arrived. I'm Caspar Terrace, servant of the...
So the purity is creating the laws?
No. We only aid Lord Angar.
I'll be off. What's next?
Understood.
Let's see. What did this woman do?
She killed 3 soldiers of the Nortander.
I'll be off. Interesting.
The betrayer's child. So they still haven't thrown you into a dungeon, have they?
What's your problem?
My problem? Maybe that Isamu Tahar's child is allowed to run around the keep and wear the Nort.
I risked my life to help.
That's what you'd like people. So, you decided to play traitor instead.
Bullshit.
Yes. Primate, I'll make sure you see the light one day, Tahar.
I'm ready.
Fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again. Yes, that's it. Now again. Remember, eyes locked onto your opponents.
Will do. Now would you look at that?
Acknowledged.
Look at that. The fabled Wolf Guard has arrived.
Sergeant Esme?
Always so stern. What do you need? Some early morning practice?
Why not? What do you think, Tahar?
Who are we fighting?
Well, what does it look like? Recruits. Some of them almost know what they're doing. But
Well,
good. Then get in the ring. No. It's Brandon, Ronan. Come here.
Ma'am?
See these two over there? You'll fight them.
But they're Wolfguard.
Correct. I've seen you two train, and you won't last a second out in the field. Time for you to get some real practice.
But,
Get in the ring.
as you command.
Quite the dragon, isn't she? Let's go easy on them, Tahar.
All right, lads, here we go again. Show the corporal what you're made of.
Wait! You won, all right? I yield! I said I yield, damn it!
All right, corporal. I think they've had enough. Well done, lads. Now get back to the barracks and have someone see to those wounds, all right?
poor sods.
The sergeant is right. If they're going to survive out there, they need proper In other words...
Yes, that's it. Now again. Remember, eyes locked onto your opponent. Good work. Those pals aren't without talent, but they're far too spoiled. Here, I've heard talk about a new mission, and something tells me it's the reason the Lord Marshal wants...
A friendly gesture. I almost forgot how that felt.
Don't be so dramatic. So, what do you say? Tired already? My boys could do with more real combat like that.
What do you think, Tahar?
Yes, why not? I could use some more practice.
Great. Let's make it more of a challenge this time. Get in the ring when you're ready. Got it. You there! Yes, you wolf guards! Get your asses over here!
Are you talking to us, Sergeant?
I am. I want you to fight Corporal Tahar and Carpal.
And just when did we become your recruits?
You're not. Boots need... would be quite the show.
We'll fight.
But...
On your marks, and fight!
What do we need?
Charge! Help me, somebody! Help me, somebody! Help me, somebody!
Yes. They will fall.
Help me, somebody!
Orders?
Stop! That's enough! What are you trying to do, for heck's sake? Get yourself killed? This is practice, and Tahar beat you. You might not be my out of there. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Blazes. That guy fought as if he wanted to kill you. Aren't you Wolfguard soldiers supposed...
We are. I've no idea what...
Maybe,
What is it?
just a stupid thought. Forget about it.
Bertrand? Tell...
No idea how much you remember from that night when we freed you. Judging by the look on Anselm's face, he hates you.
You think he's blaming me for her death?
I don't know, maybe.
That's stupid.
You're telling me. But anyway, it's just an assumption. I might be
Anyway, here. You should take this as an apology. It was a stupid idea. I'd suggest another round, but I suppose you've had enough by now. And the Lord Marshal's waiting for you.
Who would we fight?
Well, to be honest, I don't think there's much point in having you beat more recruits, but seeing you...
You want to fight us?
2 versus 1.
You don't count, Bertrand. Come on, let's not overthink this. Let's get in the ring. Good. Then let's dance. Ready, Tahar? Good. Recruits, ready your weapons!
The years have really taken their toll on me. This would have gone down differently some years ago.
That's what they all said.
Sod off.
Jokes for the practice. That was a damn good fight. Let's just hope seeing their doesn't make...
Well, if it does, you'll be there.
I see the Marshal now. Good luck, you two. No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not
candy! Again!
Pray tell.
Let's see.
Yes? Did you go see the marshal yet?
Yes, that's it! Now again! Remember, eyes locked onto your opponent! One, two, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it. No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy! Again!
Yes.
Will do.
Of course. Acknowledged.
One, two. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Understood.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy! Again!
Let's see.
In the midst of the keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky, stands the Grey Tower.
Here we are. Now let's find the Lord Marshal and the General.
Yeah, they're probably in the Hall of War. You know, Tahar, there's something I've been wondering about lately.
What?
All this, the army, the Wolf Guard, the crown, does it fulfill you?
What do you mean?
It just, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Tahar, that's the cellar, not the war room. You know that, right?
I was just wondering why it looks as if it hasn't been open for years. Isn't that where they store some provisions in case of a siege?
Well, good question. You'll have to ask the quartermaster about that.
What? Can you not see I am...
No, he didn't.
Then move along.
Come on, Tahar. Let's leave him be. What are you doing? These are General Noria's quarters. All right, here we go. Ready to go in?
You sound nervous.
Nervous? No. Never mind. Come on, let's go in.
The Hall of War is not only where most of Northander politics are conducted, but also where emissaries and diplomats from other empires are first received when visiting Greykeep. It is easy to understand the reason.
I said dismissed.
But all we need is more time. The cure is within reach, and we...
You've had your time, and what did you achieve? Nothing. People are dying as we speak, and if we do not stop this plague right now, it'll wipe out all of Greyfell next. Once you've found a cure, fine, we will use it, but for now, this is the only way.
I understand, Lord Marshal. Forgive me for my failure.
Dismissed.
Got it.
Understood.
Tahar, get over here. We don't have all day.
Interesting. Lord Marshal, General Noria, you wanted to see us?
We did. Sentenza?
Yes. What do you...
I'm not sure what you...
So, our commitment to secrecy worked for a change.
The Bloodburn is a plague. The first time we heard, for almost a moon's turn now, every capable alchemist of Greyfell and Everlight has been searching for a cure. And there are rumors that the elves, the dwarves, and the problem is, we are nowhere near a solution. And recently there's been a massive outbreak at a village near Greyfell, Leonon.
Any idea what causes it? How does it spread?
Well, that's the thing. We don't... Some things seem to suggest that it's contagious, whereas some alchemists believe the infection...
At random?
Well, not entirely. Apparently there's a pattern, but it seems almost too ridiculous.
The infected we've talked to, many of them have reported hearing... I don't know how to put it.
Noises?
Yes. Some of them even said it sounded like a voice. Superstitious nonsense, of course.
A curse. That is what you are suggesting.
A curse? No. If anything, I think it might be some kind of magical anomaly. However, you're not here to muse about the causes of the plague. We have Scotland.
We have to find a way to contain the outbreak in that village, Leonon. If the infections reach Greyfell, we will be faced with a catastrophe that will make them... Thus, we, together with a small division of Nortander soldiers, will travel to Leonon and assess the situation and see what we can do.
If the bloodburn is deadly, how do we protect ourselves when we go into contempt?
Again, we haven't understood the Bloodburn's distribution pattern yet, so there's a chance it'll not affect you anyway. But to make sure, our alchemists have prepared a concoction that's supposed to protect against the infection.
Understood. When do we set?
Tomorrow at first light. Just get your things and your potion from the alchemist downstairs. His name is Albertus de Rain. Anything else, Lord Marshal Arendir?
No. Just...
We will. What is it? Meet me at the gate of the keep when you're ready.
What? You've been briefed.
Will do.
Acknowledged.
Are you Albertus de Rains?
Depends on who's asking.
Corporal Carpel and Corporal Tahar, Wolfguard. We were told you can give us a medicine.
Ah, so that's you. Yes, here are your potions. Drink 2 sips of it 2 hours before entering the contaminated zone. It lasts for...
And it works.
Of course it works. Just make sure to never go over my suggested dose, otherwise it can be lethal. Now, is there any...
No, that was all. Thank you.
Huh, interesting.
Remember, eyes locked onto your opponent.
Of course.
You read my mind. Whatever's necessary.
I'm ready.
them down!
Got it.
Yes. Acknowledged.
Understood.
Let's see.
There you are. Ready?
Not yet.
Well then, hurry.
Orders?
There you are. Ready?
We are.
Good. Then let's go get the others. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Wide swathes of green, fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Leonon, a small village in the meadowlands of Leonida, have long led a peaceful life. Now the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been...
All I'm saying is that I just don't understand why people always act that way. I mean,
Quiet. We're here.
This is Leonon? Huh.
Still.
What about our troops? Should we wait for them to
No. Our first task is to assess the situation anyway. Now, once we have a clearer picture, we'll have...
Meaning?
We'll see.
Understood.
As you command.
You read my mind.
For the crown!
I'll take a look.
Will do.
Take them down! Charge!
Now would you look at that? Got it.
You don't know who you're messing with. For the Queen!
Interesting.